Hello, fellow viewers. Happy 2025. We are back with a heavily delayed video. Welcome back. As you can see, I am here with George as he eats his Christmas meal. And this meal is basically the same as the Thanksgiving meal he had. This video was supposed to release on Christmas, but a lot of things popped up. But it's not too late to say Merry Christmas, right? Right!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So, I may just be a tad bit late, but thank you all for bearing with me.
And back to the video. George here is chowing down on some exquisite cuisine.
I thought it would be interesting to show a time-lapse of how fast he eats his food. He just sits there and keeps going as long as there's food in front of him. I also find it interesting, and I enjoy of how opossums like to keep clean. George here is making a bit of a mess, but he's making sure to clean up after himself. That plate is looking pretty clean so far. So unfortunately, the little weed whacker here didn't want to finish his food. He left the greens and the corn here and just licked off whatever he wanted. But he picked up some scraps. I guess they smelled nice to him. George would be like this sometimes, but I think it's because he got tired of the food he ate. But after a while, he started to pick up the food that was left on the covers. And with a bit of my help, I finished it. George's plate was clean. And as usual, after opossums eat, it is followed by a cleaning process. And they spend quite a long time doing this. But they're very thorough and clean themselves like cats. This past Christmas was a bit different with George's passing, but I did receive a gift that I thought was pretty cool. It's a cross, and on the back, in the middle, there's a very small picture, and this picture was George. I've taken so many pictures of George, but when I first seen this, I instantly knew that it was the time when he was eating chicken. After George was done cleaning, I noticed something was a little off with his tail, and he decided to have it curled. But usually opossums have their tail curled to hold things such as branches or paper or hay, just to help them make a nest. But his tail was looking silly, and I've had enough, so I decided to try to straighten it myself. It didn't work. After using his tongue so much to clean himself, George needed a bit of water.
This fine specimen has been trained to drink from the water bottle.
It started to get messy, so I had to be resourceful and use the plate that he ate off of to catch the water. After a while, George just sat and reflected and thought about all the food he ate and all the water he drank. During this time of self-reflection, he started to glow a bit. George loves to sniff around, and since opossums can't really see too well, they rely on their nose a lot. I believe that this will conclude George's video, but happy 2025 to everyone, and thank you for watching and sticking around. Make sure that all of you stay safe and well, and may God bless you all.